Republican Senator Rand Paul called on the president to revoke Brennan's security clearance and says he'd go a step further and remove top secret clearances from all retired CIA agents and officers. Watch.
John Brennan leaked information that almost cost the life of a double agent. This is 4 years ago now. He should have been fired for that, but he wasn't fired by President Obama because I think he was a partisan. But now he's a talking head on the outside saying that basically President Trump should be executed. That's what we do for treason. And so, yeah, I'm very concerned about him having privileges because of his past history.
But Democrats warning that the president's move would set a dangerous precedent.
This is so extraordinary. The last thing you want in intelligence is partisanship. And we were able to avoid that for such a long time. And now the president is what? I mean, does this rise to the level of abuse of power? I want to see what some of the people he's taking it away from don't even have it. So does he even know what he's talking about?
Yeah, nobody's partisan in that group. And earlier, Speaker of the House Paul Ryan weighing in saying he doesn't take the threat to revoke security clearances very seriously.
I think he's trolling people, honestly. This is something that's in the purview of the executive branch. I think some of these people have already lost their clearances. Some people keep their clearances. That's something that the executive branch deals with. It's not really in our purview.
Trolling them. Now, normally I would go first to our one lucky guy, but I'm going to go to Marie Harf because she's the only person sitting on the couch, I believe, who's had a security clearance. So I'm going to defer to you. How meaningful is this, or is he just trolling?
Well, I do think he's trolling, and none of the criticisms that these former officials have made publicly appear to be based on classified information. They've all said that. I would also point out that Mike Hayden didn't work for Barack Obama. He worked for George W. Bush. He didn't continue serving. He left when Bush left. But the broader picture here is there are reasons that the top intelligence officials, once they leave, keep their clearances, and in part that's to help their successors if they need someone to call who has dealt with issues before. When I worked at the CIA for 3 CIA directors, they would call their predecessors all the time. They're the only ones who've been in that job, and they would turn to them for guidance. Same when I worked for the Secretary of State. So I don't like the idea of stripping these clearances away for political reasons because you're being criticized publicly. And quite frankly, if they strip them away, I don't think it will change a single thing that any of these people are saying publicly because it's not based on that.